Well, the toss happened just a little while ago and Sri Lanka won a very important toss. And they've decided to bat. And let's take a look at the two teams. Well, Sri Lanka going in with a spin-heavy team with Jeffrey van der Sey, Ambul Denia. There is also Ramesh Mendis. Don't forget, Dhananjay De Silva could bowl off spin. Just one seam, Asitha Fernando. Big moment for Niroshan Dikwella, 50th Test match. But that batting at the top looks quite solid and experienced.
Yeah, if we have a look at the Australian team here, there was a little bit of doubt over Travis Head, but he comes back and he's passed the fitness test this morning. Big day for Usman Khawaja. We know how well he plays in these conditions, but it's his 50th Test match. And Australia have gone in with the two fast bowlers, Nathan Lyon and Mitch Swepson. Very well-balanced team.
Right, the only time that a cricket ground is ever silent, the first ball of a Test match. Swing early on for Stark. That's a lovely shot, really is. Just waited and waited and timed it. Nice shot, nice shot. That'll bring 4 for the captain. Just leant on it.
Top shot, top shot. Got onto it nicely, Pathum Nissanka. Well, he waits, but he gets it in front. He's hit it so well, Pathum Nissanka. Edge gone. Has a poke. Pat Cummins strikes.
So extra bounce there. Got Nissanka just taken that third slip out. He's just played away from his body. Big nick. And in the end, it was an easy catch to Alex Carey. Australia get there first. Nissanka departs for 23. Sri Lanka 1 for 38.
Action's arm speed is good. They're asking. They think there is an inside edge.
Ball tracker coming up, Kumar. Impact umpire's call, missing the wickets. You can stay with your original decision, not out. You're on camera. Make the signal now.
Edge gone. First delivery full and wide. Has to go for 3. That's not a great shot from the right hand. The feet going nowhere and flashing outside the off stump.
Australia on top with 42 on the board, and they have picked up 2 wickets.
Ribbon threw it off. That's a very good looking shot. Pitched up from Stark. Matthews just eases it. Gets a boundary to end the over. 48 for 2.
And that was neatly played, very neatly played. Too much work for Travis Head. The boundary off the final delivery. It was a promising over as well from Mitchell Swepson. Ends the 23rd, 57 for 2. Takes a risk and it pays off. Well, Karunaratne. Big shout, big shout. There's the shout again.
That looks out if there's no glove.
It's just whether he found a glove. Oh, yes. Well, did he glove it?
Huge shout, huge shout.
Yeah, Dharmasena wants to have a word to umpire Menon. Yes.
Roll it forward. Okay, satisfied, taken the catch cleanly. I'm ready to make my decision. My decision for the big screen is...
Sri Lanka lose another. Brilliant from David Warner. Karunaratne 28, Sri Lanka 74 for 3. Oh, that was straight off the glove. Couple of opportunities, you'd have to say, off that line over. 79 for 3. Oh, he's got that nicely, Angelo Matthews. Dead target to bowler, probably play options right, and Matthews brings out the reverse sweep. Hammers that. He's got it into the gap, Dhananjay De Silva.
Looks down the leg side, looks some bat. And David Warner wrong-footed. A couple of runs easily and trickled to the boundary. Yeah, off the bat. Just had the feeling David Warner moved the other way around.
Oh, brilliant. They're asking for that catch. That's given.
Reaching midland leg, turning away. Don't think Dhananjay De Silva did anything wrong. Just played down the line, didn't chase it. But a fantastic delivery by Swepson. Easy elated. Dhananjay De Silva gone for 14. Sri Lanka 97 for 4.
Brilliant, brilliant. Asking for a catch again. I think Chandimal's gone first ball. Another ripping delivery from Swepson. And this is no different to the first one that had Dhananjay De Silva. Again, you spoke about the drift in. Sufficient turn. Chandimal drawn. And it went off the gloves, I think. And David Warner, excellent with the juggling act. Chandimal goes for not. It's 97 for 5. Dickwell, he will play the Dickwell way. Goes for the slog sweep, and he'll get a boundary. Push down the ground. Might run away to the boundary. I think it's timed so well. It is timed brilliantly by Niroshan Dickwell. It was one of those teasers. Always had the fielder interested. Goes high and over mid-wicket. It will land in open spaces and run away to the boundary.
That was a rare poor delivery from the leg spinner. It was bound to happen.
Now the reverse sweep. He's going both sides of the ground now, Dickwella. Got him round the corner. He's been there a long time, that man round the corner at leg slip.
Change of pace really worked for the off spinner. Angelo Matthews for once wasn't in control of the stroke and nicely held in the leg slip. 39 was the contribution from Matthews. It's 139 for 6 now.
How close is that? How close is that? The Australians are very, very confident. In fact, they're running on an overthrow here. Dharmasena's taking his time. It will be 5. He's signalling leg byes. Yes, I think with 2 seconds to go.
Ball tracking coming up. Kumar, original decision not out. Impact in line. Wickets missing. Wickets missing. Give me on-field umpire on camera, please. Stay with your not out decision. You're on camera.
One thing about Swepson, that's been short and steered behind point. This should beat head, I think. It does. Just beats him. There goes the reverse. He'll get a boundary that was hit with a lot of power. He's on 49. And that's his 50. His 21st 50. It's second against Australia.
It's a long, long appeal.
Flat line when the ball passes the bat. Go to ball tracker when you're ready, please. Ball tracking coming up. Original decision not out. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Wickets hitting. You need to reverse the original decision of not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on camera. You're on camera, make the
So
signal.
the decision is overturned. Umpire Kumar Dharmasena raises the finger and the partnership is ended. A good innings from Ramesh Mendes comes to an end. He goes for 22. It's 193 for 7. Well, this is what we've become used to now in Test cricket. People playing these audacious strokes, even on day one, wearing white clothing and a red ball. Yeah! Out. That's a lovely catch. That's a really good catch by Alex Carey. The delivery had stroke to be played. This time, the fella getting the under edge and a smart catch by Alex Carey. Nathan Lang slowing it down. The crucial 58 or 59. Niroshan Dikpalla, Sri Lanka 198 for 8. Absolutely fine to come as we see. Lasit Tamuldenia, second delivery, slog sweeping, and that's the first 6 of the match, and that's of Lasit Tamuldenia.
Catch! Chips it. Oh, brilliant! Chips it to short mid-wicket, and Usman Khawaja, couple of steps, flies and picks it up.
On day 1 of the test match, it was an attacking option for the Aussies. What a catch. Was airborne and held it quite nicely, appreciated by the bowler.
20th 5-wicket haul for Nathan Lyon. Lasit Tamuldenia, he goes for 6. Sri Lanka 206 for 9. Gets it away from the fielder. That'll be 4 useful runs to Andersey. Slog, fielder in the deep. Mitch Stark, wait, and takes it. That's the end of the Sri Lankan innings. Was waiting for just that, and a 3rd wicket for Swepson. Australia have wrapped up the Sri Lankan innings.
Great reply from the Aussies.
Asith Fernando will start proceedings from the goal fort end. The breeze blowing from Usman Khawaja's leg side to his off. 2 slips a gully. Not a bowler who'll get a lot of bounce, as he's on the shorter side, but he'll bowl wicket to wicket and bowl good lines. He's brisk. Width on offer, that'll be 4. Hammered. Even harder this time. David Warner. 9 for no loss, Australia.
That's a poor delivery. That is a poor delivery to start off. Short and wide with that open area, it just becomes a gift. 4 runs this time behind point. In fact, in front of point, that's another boundary. Poor delivery. That's a really poor delivery. Hitting it to mid-wicket for 4. Again, a poor delivery. Really poor delivery. Half volley outside the off stump. That's a boundary. Runs are leaking. Quite a few boundaries so far in the innings. Given. Kumar Dharmasena thinks it's out.
Ball tracking coming up, Kumar. Pitch outside leg. You need to reverse your original decision, out to not out. I will let you know when you're on camera. You're on camera, make the signal now.
Pitching outside the leg stump, so pitches outside the leg stump means you don't need to look anywhere else. That has to be, and it is.
Yeah, that was well bowled there from Mendes. Pitched in line, just skidded on with the arm. Warner thought that was going to turn the back leg, and the dangerous David Warner is on the way. He departs for 25. Australia now a 1 for 47.
That shot, lots of loose balls on offer. Now this is where Sri Lanka have struggled. He's got that through. More runs, and even 4. Oh, he's got a good piece of that. That's 4 more. But a good shot from Manas.
Played on line this time by Manas.
Fielder in the deep. He'll give up the chase because it struck very, very well.
On debut, reverse sweep this time. Asith Fernando at cover point. A bonus wicket for Sri Lanka. Ramesh Mendes, he can't believe his luck. Struck really well, but only finding Asith Fernando.
Manas tries. 13 runs he's made. Australia are now 75 for 2. God! Oh, it's dropped. He's dropped the ball, Niroshan Dikwala. That was your opportunity.
Big appeal behind the wickets from Niroshan Dikwala.
Flat line when the ball passes the bat. There's no bat in ball. Can I have the on-field umpire on camera, please? Nitin, you can stay with your not out decision. You are on camera.
No, hit nothing. Here's trouble. And that will be out. That will be out. Steve Smith is absolutely furious.
Livid. First he said no, then Khawaja called for a single. Confusion all around. But no confusion as far as the Sri Lankan fielders were concerned, and a huge wicket was the result. He's walking back after scoring 6. It's 83 for 3.
Oh, my goodness, that's brilliantly bowled.
Outrage coming up. Flat line. No bat involved. Go to the side-on angle for the stumping, please. Okay, foot, behind the popping crease when the bails are off. I'm ready to make my decision.
Safe.
Yes.
He's hit that well. He really has middled that. A boundary to end the 21st, 93 for 3.
Once again, in a spot of bother there, the left-hander.
He leaves it. Khawaja will nudge it away on the leg side. It will be a single to Usman Khawaja. He gets ever closer to a half century. The bails will be removed and play will be called after the first day of this first test match between Sri Lanka and Australia.
And it belonged to Australia.
After Sri Lanka won the toss and decided to bat first, 212 they were dismissed for. Nathan Lyon, 5 for 90. Yet again, the pick of the Australian bowlers in the subcontinent. The leg spinner Swepson, 3 for 55. Australia, 98 for 3 in reply. Usman Khawaja is not out on 47, but batting is not easy. There is plenty of turn as Australia trail by 114 runs. Yeah, good news. Day number 2 is nearly underway. We've had quite a long break through rain and heavy winds, but the umpires are now making their way onto the field for day number 2 of this first test match between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia resuming on 98 for 3, the not-out batsman Usman Khawaja. Ramesh Mendis will continue from the city end. It's been some time since the players have been off the field, but now it's time to get things underway. Here we go.
Just as he finished yesterday, Ramesh Mendis, right on the money.
Out. Trying to work the ball through mid-wicket against the spin for Travis Head.
That good captaincy by Dhananjay Silva. And the ball turned, it was full, mid-wicket was open, trying to go through mid-wicket for maybe a couple of runs, getting the top edge. And Dhananjay Silva, it's a brilliant catch, more of a part-timer with 2 regular spinners from the other end, not getting a go, does the job for Sri Lanka. Travis had gone for 6, Australia 100 for 4. In these conditions, he would be the best pick, but saying that, call for a second run, it's not going to be on. Asita Fernando at extra cover, and Usman Khawaja brings his 50 of 101 delivery. He batted really well. Showed a lot of patience, a lot of class, ability, and rightly appreciated by the crowd.
Lovely stroke. Really good shot. Nice and positive.
Yeah, very good shot.
That's an enormous appeal, but might have hit him just outside the line.
Ball tracking coming up. Original decision not out. Impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. You can stay with your original decision of not out. I will let you know When you're on camera, make a signal now.
Even the off spinner can be missed as well. Perfect example came out, and I think Ramesh Mini saw it and again pushed it to our leg stump. Oh, that's close. Seems like it was pitched outside.
Lovely hit. No one in the deep. He's hit that nicely in right between the two fielders. Cameron Green is looking $1 million.
Runs. Although looks like there was no bat involved. But these are important runs. This partnership has been very good for Australia.
Oh, got in straight off the bat. Van der Sar gets his man. He's got the length right, and first test wicket for Jeffrey Van der Sar.
And a big one. Usman Khawaja was looking $1 million out there in the middle, although it's not a batsman-friendly pitch. But had that stoical calm before this happened. And the leg spinner doing the trick. Big wicket on his debut. And a good catch at short leg.
Batum Nissanka taking the grab. It was straight off the bat. It was quick. Very good knock from Usman Khawaja. He goes for 71, 157 for 5, Australia.
This is an amazing shot, and he plays it with so much of perfection. He gets a boundary. Dragged it from outside the leg stump. He's just mastered it. Abesh, but in the gap at cover. Timing is good. And Charmika Karunaratne, the substitute, just cannot get his body behind it. It's a boundary. Again, driving through extra cover. Another boundary. Alex Carey, the man on a mission.
Oh, spin and bounce again. And there'll be more buys, more buys. It's only the bowler that's interested in that LBW shout. Four to Carey. He really has swept well, Alex Carey. Oh, he tried to guide that to slip, but instead he's going to get 4. It's just out of reach of the outstretched Dhananjaya De Silva. 219 for 5.
That was a wrong one.
Lovely use of the feet. Beautiful from Cameron Green. A boundary to end the 50th. 229 for 5.
Again, reverse sweep, into the gap, and 4 runs. This is brilliant. It is.
Talk about the reverse sweep. It's the reverse hit. He's nailed this. There's a man on the boundary. Down a deep point, but he's being shifted all over the place as Carey finds the ball going fine and then square and then straight. He's got the ability to play that reverse sweep and the conventional sweep all around the ground virtually.
Control. Even if you're looking to play the reverse sweep, this is amazing. How batting is evolved in this millennium. It's incredible.
Yep, there it is. He's hit it so hard, the fielder at mid-wicket having no chance. Now this is a half century he will cherish. Oh, he tries to go over mid-off. Carey pulls out. The first time he tried to go down the ground, he gets himself out. Dinesh Chandimal hangs on to it.
We spoke about that last over. Carey hit no runs down the ground. It was really good captaincy actually to bring mid-off into the circle. They recognised that was a big moment, and that's what Sri Lanka needed to do. They needed to get Alex Carey to make a different decision, and the first time they've done that, they've brought mid-off up. They've got the rewards. Well done, Sri Lanka.
Strong wind blowing away. Keeps going away from Dinesh Chandimal, who does really well. 84-run partnership broken. Alex Carey, he's batted well though. Really well for his 45. 241 for 6. Oh, that's a good shot. That was nicely bowled from Ramesh Mendis. I'll tell you why. Because he tossed it up wide, making Green reach for it.
That's a poor delivery. That's really a poor delivery. Ramesh Mendis cannot afford to bowl that line and length. Every time it tends to hit the ground, but this time off the back of the bat. Well, the Australians are finding ways to score runs. Brilliant, brilliant. Went through the queller, but another absolutely brilliant delivery. No reward for some good bowling.
Is this a good shout? Is this a good shout and given?
Okay, no bat involved. No bat involved. Flat line. Go to the ball tracker when you're ready, please. Ball tracking coming up. Original decision out. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Wickets hitting, Kumar. You can stay with your original decision out. You are on camera. Make your signal now.
He had a long, hard look, Kumar Dharmasena, but eventually decided that Cameron Green would be out LBW. Australia referred it was worth it, but Green goes for an exceptional 77. Australia 278 for 7. Got him out. Lovely catch, lovely return catch. Van der Sar doing the job.
And what a catch there. We've seen a change in mindset there of Mitchell Starc. Wanted to take the game on. Van der Sar, very good catch there. We see the back of Mitchell Starc. It's a big wicket for Sri Lanka. Now how important he can be. His power at the end. Just tried to hit that a bit. Very good catch in the end to Van der Sar. Mitchell Starc departs at 10. Australia 8. 278.
Dickie could have told me it's spinning there.
Little inside edge. Oh, he's got that fine. He's got that fine. He's got himself a boundary. 285 for 8. Well, Cummins has gone straight. And he's gone straight, and he's got all of that.
It's the first 6 there of the innings for Australia. Just over pitch there for Van der Sar. We know Cummins is very powerful, has got a good defensive game, but when he does open up, he can clear those pickets. It's a dangerous partnership, this, and as we were speaking about, do not get caught up in the emotion. Nathan Lyon, he's having a chat now to the umpire. He's getting everyone involved in the game there, Nathan Lyon.
Well, Nathan Lyon has been pretty open about the fact that he sought some advice from Rangan Herath when he played here last about how to bowl on these surfaces. And I understand whether he's seeking a little bit of advice or whether he's dishing out some. Mendes. Nathan Lyon is just one behind Ranganaherath now. The all-time wicket-taking stakes. He'd be disappointed if he didn't go ahead in this test match. This is a good shout. No? There's a bit of bounce. It looked like a really good shout. It certainly pitched on.
That was a brilliant hit on 2 counts. One, he was hitting the ball against the turn and then placing it away from that fielder at mid-wicket. Tremendous blow that. Lead is stretching and bringing a lot of pressure on Sri Lankan side. Australia gaining a lot of territory in this test match on day 2.
Goes again in the gap at mid-wicket. It will run away to the boundary. That's 10 runs in the over. Cummins not afraid to take that chance. Mid-wicket has been kept open to try and tempt him to play that shot, but he's ready to take on the challenge.
Lead now 95. It decided the Aussie captain is going to take the attack to the Sri Lankan spinners. And he's doing it effectively. Gathering quick runs.
No!
Yeah, forced leg spinner to change his length.
Well, interestingly, Nazim tells me that it's just Australia has lost a game after gaining a lead of 100 or more. Now this is massive. Just couldn't complete, but I was going to say it's on the road. That was middle. The sound told me that it was going pretty far, and the lead is over 100 now. It's 313 for 8. Yeah. 16 runs in the over. He's going looking for the ball. Or is he just walking? He went that far.
It's just a pedestrian. And it has been pedestrian for the Sri Lankan bowlers as well in this innings so far. Yeah, that was a long hit, wasn't it? He hit that ball into the orbit. And just listen to the sound.
Yes, it was 6 from the moment it left the bat. It went the distance, it went quite far. And that impression tells you the story of the captain of Sri Lanka. The lead is over 100. And interestingly, the umpires think the light is not good. Now this is after Australian captain and hit one of the longest sixes. And he hit it a mile, and now the lead is over 100, Amir. And Australia has lost just 4 times after they had got a lead of over 100 in their history of Test cricket. So that's a very strong stat for them, taking forward in this game. 313 for 8. Cummins has made a quick fire, 26 of 16. Lyon with him. Khawaja 71 and Green 77, and good knock from Carey as well, making 45. It's an imposing score, 313 for 8. Play has been called off on day 2 with Australia on 313 for 8. Bad light intervening just a few minutes before the schedule close. And Australia sitting very pretty with a lead of 101. Good contributions from Green and Khawaja, and Carey also chipping in with 45. And Cummins, a quick fire to SkyX.net. We are live on day 3 at the Galle International Stadium. Sri Lanka versus Australia. I can tell you it's a much better day indeed at the Galle International Stadium. We know that yesterday was shortened due to rain, but today promises to be a much better day with the sky looking blue and bright and lots of breeze around Australia. 101 runs in front and looking very, very strong indeed going into day 3 of this test match.
So it will be Ramesh Mendis, most successful of the Sri Lankan bowlers, who will get things underway. And no surprise, Nathan Lyon first up on the sweep. That's clever batting. That's clever batting with just those 2 on the offside. Lyon feels there's very little risk in playing that stroke. Bowled him. Bowled him. Only expecting the short one, and this just tailed in and has knocked over Pat Cummins.
Fantastic delivery. Reverse swing. Length was much more full, as you mentioned. I just thought Pat Cummins was slightly delayed when he came in down. Tailed in, going underneath the bat. Good for pace also. It's a great start for Sri Lanka. Great start for Asitha Fernando. Skipper Pat Cummins. Breezy 26. Australia 319 for 9.
Oh, it is tailing. Oh, mix up. If he hits, he's in trouble. And he's missed it. It would have been all over. There was awful confusion between Lyon and Swepson. Lyon wanted the strike. That's it. All over. A lovely first over from Asitha Fernando. He got the ball to reverse swing. It was too good for the Australian tail. And Sri Lanka have done exactly what they needed to do first thing this morning. They've bowled Australia out.
This is exactly what the Sri Lankans would have wanted. Pick up the 2 wickets early as possible. And again, clearly, beat for pace. Swepson pretty late. Tailing in. It's too late. Perfect delivery. Asitha Fernando to end the Australian innings. And Swepson gone for 1. Still have bottled out to 321 with a lead of 109.
Right, they trailed by 109, Sri Lanka. That's a big lead. Here's Stark. And he's away. Stark looking for swing just over pitches.
Pathum Nissanka straight away showing his intentions clear.
That's 4.
Swing, full. Dimut Karunaratne.
This one doesn't swing. Same result. More runs. Another boundary. The 4th one in the first over.
Oh, he's got that away nicely. Timed it well enough for another boundary. Nicely worked. Stark has work to do. And that work would be to just lob the ball back, because it's once again nicely timed by Karunaratne. Oh, the raspberry given, bottom edge. He sticks to his plan. He sticks to bowling around the wicket, on around that off stump. And there comes the mistake. There comes the wicket.
Couple of light deliveries and changed the trajectory on that occasion, and the line. And Lyon picked up a wicket. Excellent catch from Carey. Never easy for a wicketkeeper to grab those inside edges. He's walking back. 23 he scored. It's 37 for 1.
That's straight. That looks straight. Yes, given. Swepson strikes.
He was able to pitch the ball up on that occasion.
Okay, flat line when the ball passes the bat and the glove. Give me the ball tracker when you're ready, please. Ball tracking coming up. Original decision is out. Impact in line. Wickets umpires call, Kumar. You can stay with your original decision out. I will let you know when you're on camera. You're on camera, make a signal.
Yes, Australia get their second. Sri Lanka now in trouble. How quickly the game changes. Swepson getting into the act. It's Pathum Nissanka who's missed that. He goes for 14, 39 for 2. That sweep in front of square. Mendes doesn't run. He played it nicely. Moment it's
hard to pick up those necks. Oh, there was an opportunity. There was a neck. He was brilliant in the first innings, David Warner, at that position, but this time around faltered.
Lovely, lovely shot. Oshada Fernando. It's gone all the way for 6. Top edge, taken in the dip. Kusal Mendes goes. Turn and bounce again. Not in control of the sweep. The sweep was a go-to shot. But turn and bounce again. Take a look at this.
Also very smart captaincy from Pat Cummins. He brought his deep backward square in off the boundary about 20 metres for that exact shot. Very excited, Nathan Lyon, and that's a huge wicket there for Australia. Mendes, we've seen him play so well during the one-day series. He's now gone for 8. Sri Lanka in a little bit of trouble at 3 for 59.
Right, it's time for some drinks. They're asking for a catch. Oshada Fernando is standing his ground. Kumar Dharmasena is going to have a word to his partner.
Okay, outrage coming up, gents. It's clear spike when the ball next to the bat and the bat is out in the air. I'm happy, ready to make my decision. My decision for the big screen.
It's sadly starting to be a procession. Kusal Mendes dismissed on 59. And now Oshada Fernando out for 12 on 63. Sri Lanka. Fernando goes for 12, 63 for 4. Or could have been bowled behind his legs. Had he turned enough, he could have been bowled behind his legs. He was sweeping a delivery just outside the off stump. Oh, could have been a stumping. Could have been a stumping for sure.
Nathan Lyon. There, a rare bad ball.
Well played, well played. Connected it well, the sound was good.
Bowled him. What a super delivery that is from the part-timer.
No offense, I call them auxiliary bowlers. On a surface like that, they can be threatening. Have a look. The ball turned a mile. There was a gap between bat and pad. And the stumps knocked back. Chandimal walking back after scoring only 13. It's 95 for 5. At the start of the innings, there must have been talking about this 150, we still have a chance. But now, it looks highly unlikely, 150 runs. Oh, that's close. No shot was offered. Oh, they are confident. They're clambering away.
Ball tracking coming up. Original decision is no doubt. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Kumar, you need to reverse your original decision, not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on camera. You're on camera, make your signal.
Out. That's a misjudgment that from Dhananjaya De Silva. There's no doubt about that. A misjudgment sees him go. LBW for 11 to Travis Head. Sri Lanka, 96 for 6. Opportunity and out. Lions got another one. So the sweep may have worked for some, but not for Ramesh Mendes.
An excellent field placing. The fielder wasn't pushed to the boundary line. He was pulled in anticipation that the batsmen are going to take risks. They're going to sweep the ball and top edge is going to land there. Well thought out dismissal, that one. Ramesh Mendes only lasted for one delivery. His, beg your pardon, two. He's walking back without contributing. It's 97 for 7.
That is a wonderful shot from Van der Sar. And it's praised by the Australians as well. Just the keeper was interested, but the man just got a little bottom edge.
Catch! Yeah.
Out. Lovely catch. Lovely catch by Marnus Labuschagne to get rid of Niroshan Dikwela.
It was that length again.
Just having a little look here to see if it was a clean catch by Marnus Labuschagne. That all looks fine. Does he get them underneath? Yeah, he does. He does. Athleticism from Marnus Labuschagne.
It was on the wrong side of that fielder, towards the left-hand side. Dikwela has been picked up. It's 108 for 8, and the new man in.
Got him. Another super delivery from Travis Head.
And that's a classic off-spinner dismissal. Creating that gap between bat and pad. Bowling is made to look very easy here at Galle International Stadium on day 3. Wicket number 3 for Travis Head. And it was the debutant, want to say, who's walking back. It's 108 for 9.
Smash straight down the ground. That's the way to get off the mark.
And Australians have to bat. Sri Lanka has the lead of 3 runs now.
And these are test best figures for Travis Head. They'll also be first-class best for Travis Head. Watch the bail here. Watch the bail. That could be out. That could be out. That could be out. No. Dharmasena says no. Don't be surprised if they go upstairs. Yes, they are. They're going to have a little look. Is this the end of the Sri Lankan innings?
Ball tracking coming up. Original decision not out. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Kumar, you need to reverse the original decision not out to out. You are on camera.
Well, that is a good review. A really good review by the Australians. And in the history of Sri Lankan cricket, this is the least amount of overs that they've ever batted in a single innings, as they've been bundled out for 113. Australia will have to bat again, but they only require 5 runs.
Now the Aussies are 1 hit away. Wouldn't imagine Usman Khawaja and David Warner want to spend any more time out there than they have to.
Yeah, I'm not sure Khawaja's even worn a thigh pad, to be honest. Yeah, that's what he's relying on. That intent is what Usman Khawaja's relying on. He's thinking, David, you finish this. No. He goes the other way. He'll find 4. And Australia now will just require 1.
Require 1 now, the Aussies. It's been a magnificent display. Look at this. He's a true entertainer, David Warner, right to the end.
And last time Australia won a test match in Gaul was going back to 2011. That's it. That's the end of it. Warner finishes it in style. Australia will celebrate a comprehensive victory for them after losing the toss, and Sri Lanka decide to bat first. Many would have thought that Australia would be having to try and save the game on day 4 and 5, but instead they have victory inside 3 by 10 wickets.
Yeah, fitting end to that test match 6 there from David Warner, but it's been a clinical display from the Aussies. Nathan Lyon was outstanding today. Green and Khawaja, they did a magnificent job in that first innings, but Australia won the test match by 10 wickets and take a 1-0 lead in the best of 2 series.
Yeah, I think many will point fingers at Head and Lyon for their performances with the ball, and rightly so. They deserve those accolades. But I think, Brad, we need to go back to that innings of Usman Khawaja at the top, Cameron Green and Alex Carey. That no one got 100, but those are vital in the context of the outcome of this test match.
And we've seen how hard the wicket has been for everyone to play, but the way Khawaja set up the game, I thought Green was outstanding. The composure he showed for such a young man and early on in his test career. And Alex Carey had a different approach. He took the game on it. He played the sweep shot, put the pressure back on the Sri Lankan bowlers. And in the end, it was those three that set up the opportunity for Australia to have that lead. It only looked like a small lead, but 100 runs on this surface, as we've seen, was very tough going.
Never easy to come here as a touring side and win a test match. Australia have done it. David Warner doing what David Warner does best, finishing in style. And the Australians will celebrate victory.
Have a look at the card there for the match. Sri Lanka, 212 in the first innings, was never going to be enough. I thought Australia played outstanding to get 321 on the board, and that's when the game started to speed up. Sri Lanka all out 113, and Australia only had to chase 5, but David Warner did it in style. A switch hit for 4, and a beautifully timed 6 to finish it over mid-on, just what the game warranted to finish in style.
Can we have a quick word with you, Pat? Congrats, that's a great win, but are you kind of in awe as to how soon the game was over?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, amazing win. Yeah, turning out this morning, I didn't think it was going to happen that fast. Yeah, really proud of the squad. You know, it's really foreign conditions to us over here, and I thought the way everyone played was outstanding.
Yeah, I know you guys have won this, but how challenging were these conditions going to be, especially after you guys lost the toss?
Yeah, I don't think we were surprised. You know, we were really clear in our planning, you know, how everyone was going to go about it. It's one thing talking about it, but, you know, I thought the bravery and the proactiveness shown by especially our batters was fantastic. So, you know, it was really tough, but, yeah, it was the same for both teams.
Must be impressed with the way the young guys stood up and put their hands up in difficult conditions, especially Cameron Green, that critical, I thought, the decisive knock of the match.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, someone like Greeny's grown up at the Wacker, and over in Perth it's so different to here. And, you know, players go their whole career looking for a method that works in these conditions. In his first knock, he's found it. So, yeah, really, you know, really happy for him. He was fantastic. He was the difference.
Well done, Pat. All the best.
Thank you. Tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentation.
So first blood to Australia. They win that first test match. They had to regroup quickly after losing the one-day international series 3-2, and they've managed to do that. Sri Lanka, they've got a few extra days off to prepare for that second test match. It starts on the 8th of July, and we will be live on air at 10 to 10 a.m. local time from Gaul. There's a series to be won for Australia. There's a series to be saved for Sri Lanka. We hope that you will join us in just a few days' time. Goodbye.